For the past few years, it feels like Disney has been struggling with their animated movies both creatively and commercially. Movies like Wish, Raya and the Last Dragon, and Strange World have all failed. They have not become massive hits like the movies they've released previously. They all are forgettable and struggle to make money. So Disney really needed a massive success, and Zootopia 2 was that. Massive commercial hit, and it's a really good movie. I loved it. And I'm glad because kids need good movies, you know? I want kids to have high quality movies because I did when I was younger, and it was really fun. I love movies like Wreck-It Ralph, Monsters Inc., Toy Story, just so many good movies. So I was really happy with Zootopia 2 because I want kids to have the best movies possible because they meant so much to me when I was a kid. And even now, I'm still watching them. Now, I'm going to start off with what makes Zootopia 2 so good, and then we'll compare it to all the other flops Disney has had recently. Now, what I think makes Zootopia 2 so good isn't nostalgia that they've been trying to use to make more money with their movies. It's the execution of this movie. The writers knew exactly what they wanted to do with these two characters, Judy and Nick, and they are a super fun dynamic to watch throughout the whole movie, mostly because they're so similar, yet they're so different. Nick is more nonchalant and doesn't feel like he needs to help every little person, while Judy's the opposite. She's very energetic, and she helps literally everyone. And the whole movie is built around this relationship, and it's perfect because they kind of balance each other out. Their chemistry is great, and they're clearly well thought out. They also use the side characters very well. They all have a massive purpose, the snake being the person for Judy to save, and the lynx being the villain. None of them hijack the story, they just work perfectly in it. I think the twist villain works even though Disney's done it a million times at this point with Frozen and Wreck-It Ralph, but whatever, it works. And I still think the story stays grounded and focused, which is what I think Disney has been failing at a lot recently. The plot is clear, show the world that snakes aren't bad animals, and for the villain, it's do the opposite. Don't let Judy show who the true bad animals are, because it's them. Another good thing about this movie is nothing feels random, everything is very necessary, and some things were even emotional. I was very upset when the carrot recorder broke, because that recorder signifies their relationship. So when that broke, it felt like they were done, and it was sad. I didn't like it, because I love them together. They're a great cop duo. So yeah, just a nice symbolic moment that I wanted to highlight because I thought it was really good. It felt like old Disney. It reminds me of in Wreck-It Ralph when Ralph breaks that car down, and I can't forget her name, but that little girl was very upset, and it showed the ending of their relationship. Obviously, it wasn't really the ending, but a bad moment in their relationship. So I think emotional moments and signifying it was something Disney used to be really good at, and they got it back with Zootopia 2 for sure. Now visually, Zootopia 2 looks great. The world and animation is so awesome. The city feels very much alive and massive. It's cool. The tone is bright and jolly, which is, I think, how it should be for kids' movies. And it's full of energy. And it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, I think. But now let's show why this movie stood out so much more than all their other releases recently. Now, obviously, it had the Zootopia name attached, so it's from an existing, franchise, but it came out in 2016, so it's not like some old thing. They created this pretty new. Now, according to a lot of reviews with Wish, it was criticized for heavily relying on nostalgia, and Wish clearly tries to be nostalgia bait, which is what Disney's been doing for a while now. Critics didn't like Strange World because it felt unfocused, leaving their characters underdeveloped, and the emotional parts of the movie just didn't feel very earned. Now, according to critics, Raya and the Last Dragon did have some positive things. People really did like the animation, but again, the characters felt rushed, and the resolution came too easily. Now, what I'm noticing, the issue isn't a lack of fresh ideas everyone keeps saying. It's a lack of committing to a story. Too many Disney movies try to juggle concepts, have an inconsistent message, and don't really commit to their characters. Zootopia 2 does the opposite. It's a very well written story with great characters, and the emotional moments are good, bro. If I was a little kid, I'd be crying at some points. So yeah, I'm really glad that this worked out because it kind of felt like the movies I watched when I was younger. Strong character chemistry, clear storytelling, and goals for the characters. Pretty emotional at points, and the animation is all jolly and good. It looks great. Disney has been struggling, there's no doubt about it, but Zootopia 2 gives them something to build on, and hopefully they keep creating some good movies that little kids can enjoy because movies are awesome, and yeah, I want them to have their classics like I have mine. But that's it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please like it, subscribe to my channel if you like as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.